Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Welcome back to the Fake Woke Podcast. This is your boy Bobby VILN. I'm back with another video. Bill Cosby, Mr. Pill himself, has been released from prison after 3 long years. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it like this before I even go in. No, I'm not in support of Cosby. I'm just calling it from an outside point of view, analyzing the situation, using my critical thinking. And I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say it like this. I felt like they was trying to get him off the paint just because it was on record that he was trying to buy NBC. That's how I feel, bro. Like I guess it was a running joke, or it was underground news for a long time that Cosby and a lot of others, was doing the whole date rape shit, or they claimed that they was doing the whole date rape shit and, dropping Quaaludes and bitches' drinks and shit like that and all this other shit. And apparently, all of a sudden, 40 some odd years later, now he on trial for date rape, bro. Like, after it comes out that he was about to buy, or he was trying to purchase CBS. I think this actually stems from that, and not from the whole that bullshit Me Too movement, this, that, and the third, and whatever. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't believe women accusers. I just feel like these women be out here lying. That's how I feel. I just feel like some of these women really do be out here lying with no substantial evidence, no none of that. And I understand, like, some chicks actually do be afraid to come out and speak up against certain behaviors like this shit. I understand that. I'm not trying to take away from the validity of your claims. But what I am going to say is that, yes, it does happen. Niggas do date rape. But also women do lie. So, let's just get that out the way. But I feel like this whole Cosby situation was brought up because he was trying to purchase NBC. And he wasn't. And Cosby's not one of those shine-ass niggas. He's not a shine-ass nigga. He was one of those niggas that was telling you to pull your pants up, act accordingly, get your shit in line. Always a victim type black person. A hotep, what they would call a hotep. And I personally agree with that approach Cosby took. I agreed with that. I feel like niggas should pull their pants up. I feel like niggas should stop spending all their money on designer clothes and shit like that. I feel like we should take a more financial approach to our situation, because, like, if you ask me, the situation that we're in, the reason why the black community is at such a disproportionate I would say a disproportionate position in America is because of our financial situation. We have no financial backing. We have no GDP, no gross domestic product or power. We have no economic power. We have nobody that want to side with us because we have no economic power. Let's be honest. We're heavily consumers. We don't have nothing that nobody really wants. We're easy to market to. But we're not. We don't produce things easily. We outsource everything. So Cosby was telling niggas to pull your pants up and act accordingly. Nobody liked that. Nobody liked that. And I personally feel like, nah, bro, like he was absolutely right. We do need to pull our fucking pants up. We do need to stop playing the victim and take responsibility for certain things. I'm not sitting there saying that the system is fair. What I'm sitting there saying is that niggas was able to get out of certain situations because they worked hard, because they took advantage of the slim opportunities that they did have. You feel me? So with him saying that shit, I completely agree. I completely agree. Now, am I saying that he didn't rape none of these women? Am I saying that he didn't do the date rape shit? No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is these claims, I feel like these claims was trumped up. I feel like these claims came out of nowhere. And it's suspicious that it came out when the rumors start flying that he was trying to buy a network. And I just thought that was fishy. And the fact that you had a lot of black people, men and women, sitting there, rallying the troops, trying to get Cosby out the paint. But when it came to Weinstein and all of these other claims and all these other executives and these bigwigs that were being accused of the same shit, you hear nothing. You hear crickets. You hear shit. Nobody was really pushing it. When Oprah's name was brought up in connection to Weinstein and claims that she was doing the same shit, you heard crickets. You see what I'm saying? Once the black man was trying to make strides in owning something major, not no BET bullshit, that's when the claims come out. That's when the validity of, that's when they try to put weight behind the validity of the claims and this, that, and the third. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But besides that, I'm not saying that Bill Cosby didn't do it. Apparently, back then, in the 70s and in the 80s, that's what they was doing. Not saying that it's right. Not saying that it was right, but the women knew what was going on back then. The women was willingly taking that shit. A lot of these chicks were coked up. They was doing a lot of drugs. They was taking these quaaludes willingly. Am I saying that all the women that he fucked with took them willingly? No. I'm just sitting there putting it out there. Like, that was the thing to do back then. That was the thing to do back then. So it's just like, if y'all was pushing so hard for Cosby to get up out the paint, the energy wasn't reciprocated. But I'm used to that type of approach when it comes to a lot of shit out here. The energy is never reciprocated. The energy is never reciprocated when it comes to these type of claims and other shit. Because, like, somebody brought it to my attention that Cardi B had claims of the same shit, and she actually admitted to it, and she was laughing on Instagram Live about the shit, but nothing ever happened. That's because they not done with her. In my opinion, they not done with her. She's one of those ignorant niggas that is easily marketable, that will keep you distracted. She's not a Cosby. She's not gonna sit there and hold you accountable of your actions as a community. Shit, to be honest, she's not even really black, is she? I don't know. But like, she sat there and she admitted to date rape claims. She admitted to doing the same shit. Nothing happened to her. That's because they not done with her. Weinstein was a given. They was gonna get him out the paint eventually because they was done with him. But you don't really hear anything about that. Oprah wasn't gonna get out the paint because she's connected to Weinstein. They not done with her. You see what I'm saying? So it's like this, bro. When they done with you, they done with you. They gonna pull all your skeletons out the closet and they gonna put your ass in the dirt. That's only when they done with your ass. But until then, like Charlemagne, they not done with that nigga yet. He got the same claims up on his ass. So, yeah, bro. When they done with you, they done with you, bro. You gonna get up out that pain. They gonna get your ass up out that pain. That's just what it is. But I'ma sit here and say, just keep the same energy when it comes to certain shit, because y'all don't keep the same energy. Oh, and one more thing. I'ma say I respect Felicia Rashad. She stuck by Bill Cosby as a friend, not necessarily disregarding the claims of those women. She stuck by Cosby because that was her friend. And the fact that a lot of you Negroes out here was emailing and tweeting and tagging Howard University in y'all tweets, trying to bash Miss Felicia Rashad, that's tasteless. Y'all some hoes for doing that bullshit. Why y'all attacking that woman? Like, seriously, like, why y'all attacking that woman? All because she was loyal to somebody she considered a friend. Most of you motherfuckers don't even know what loyalty is. So I wouldn't expect you to understand. You dig? So that's just what it is. I respect her for keeping her stance. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna respect her for keeping her stance. But besides that, no, I don't condone date rape, nigga. No, I don't personally feel like Cosby is innocent. It's just kind of weird that there was no real substantial evidence. Y'all made that man do 3 years after you hear he was about to purchase NBC, and then next thing you know, 3 years later, he's out because it was a wrongful conviction or some shit like that, right? It don't make sense. It makes my theory seem that more valid. That's all I'm gonna say. But besides that, thank you for tapping into the Fake World Podcast.